Mountain State Wrestling. We've got a great lineup for you this week. I'm Joe Brody. My regular broadcast partner, Eric St. Clair, had a family emergency, could not be here, but we have great news. Last week, ladies and gentlemen, Jason the Gift Kincaid defeated the Maestro, the Stro, for the NWA Mountain State Heavyweight Championship. Folks, we'll be right back.
Maestro, you just lost the NWA Mountain State Heavyweight Champion. How does that make you feel?
How does that make me feel? How does it make me feel? I can't go with nobody. Johnny Blast, call 40. Diablo, God knows, his Spanish is terrible. This is terrible. And Scotty Rocker, I don't know. I mean, God, he never gave me his number to begin with. What's going on? I thought these were my friends. So what? A fluke win? A fluke win. Jason the Gift Kincaid, you know, we've had some battles. But a fluke, he took advantage of me looking at Chris King trying to interfere in my match. Chris King, I'm sorry. But Johnny and Diablo did the damage. I didn't. I'm the champ. And I should be the champ today. Jason the Gift Kincaid has got my title. You know, we live in a sick world. A real demented world. People love violence. People love tragedy. Well, you know what? You want tragedy? You want violence? I'm gonna give it to you. Jason Kincaid, you better give me my rematch. I want it. Because if you don't, I guarantee you and everybody there at home, get that camera on me. Somebody is gonna get hurt. Then again, no, not somebody. Everybody. Everybody's on notice. So, Jason Kincaid, give me my rematch, or I'm gonna start hurting people one by one. Bank on it. Ooh la la.
All right, Roger Ham, welcome back. Fans, we have NWA Mountain State Wrestling for you. Tonight, Prowler 2 against the Bandit. Referee Pee Wee Harris in this matchup.
I'll tell you, Joe Brody, that Bandit is one bad hombre from down West Texas, right near the Mexican border.
I know a little bit about that area. I've been there many times, Roger. Right now, we've got to lock up the test of strength, top wrist lock. Not sure who's going to come out on top. And the Night Prowler, number 2, down and out there. Bandit showing the strength, showing the leverage advantage.
Night Prowler is a little inexperienced. I think he's fairly new to the game of wrestling.
Well, Roger, if you notice, the Bandit's built in the mold of some of the West Texas wrestlers of the past. Dick Murdoch. We're talking about Killer Tim Brooks. Just a raw bone tough individual. Big shoulder tackle, Roger, big shoulder tackle. So far, the Bandit right back on him with a side headlock. Side headlock takeover, wrestling move. We don't see that a lot from the Bandit.
That's right, the headlock, you know, it squeezes everything out of you, Joe Brody. It even works on your ear. That's where those guys get the cauliflower ear, the old-time wrestlers.
Absolutely, the ear, the jaw, cuts the blood off. It's a really effective hold if it's applied correctly.
Plus, look at him, he's just laying all his weight right on top of it.
The leverage, Roger, the leverage is the key to everything. And looks like the Night Prowler 2 is going to work himself back up to his feet. Bandit maintaining his side headlock. His foot placement here is a little wrong, Roger. If you'll notice, he's got his left foot forward. If the Night Prowler would reach down, he can hook that leg, grapevine it, and take the man back down on the mat.
You are the wrestling expert, Joe Brody.
A couple of shoulder tackles, nice shot to the ribs there, and a big deal out of the corner. And a cover, only at a count of 1. I don't think Bandit was anywhere near ready for a pin after that deal, Roger.
Well, Prowler's doing a lot better than I expected him to do.
Fans, in case I neglected to mention it earlier, Dr. Roger Ham is with me here at the broadcast station again this week. My regular broadcast partner, Eric St. Clair, family emergency, unable to be here. And, Roger, Night Prowler 2, big shoulder tackle, and takes the Bandit down. And he's going to pick him back up. I don't know if I would have done that, Roger. I think I'd have tried to work on the man while he was on the mat.
That's right. It looks like Prowler's going to try to go for a suplex.
And he does get him over for a suplex. That suplex, that impact, Roger, you take it from the top of your head all the way down to the bottom of your spine, as you well know.
I do well know.
Any of you fans out there that have an impression of that ring as being like a trampoline, I assure you it is not. That ring is constructed out of 2x2 steel tubing with a 3/4 inch sheet of plywood over that, and then a 1-inch wrestling mat and a canvas.
There's not much difference in that in the hard floor of the arena.
Well, you do have that 1-inch of padding, but the Night Prowler 2 here takes that hammerlock, and it doesn't take the Bandit long to work his way out of that with a standing reversal.
The Bandit knows how to fight, but he knows how to wrestle too.
There you go. He's going to work on that shoulder, work on that arm. He's right back to it. After bouncing the man into the corner, taking the impact on his shoulder, and pinning combination.
Wow. And
side headlock out of the Night Prowler. Again, Roger, you'll notice foot placement completely wrong on the side headlock. It's very, very important, fans, if you'll go back and watch tapes of the classic wrestlers of the past, the advantage that they had with that side headlock. You cannot leave that leg forward where your opponent can get a hold of it, grapevine it, and take you back down to the mat, Roger. And right now, speaking of being on the mat, Bandit has a head scissors on the Night Prowler 2, and he's making him pay for it there.
It's a big boot to the chin. That'll take it out of you.
A big shot to the back, across the shoulder blades, and it looks like a scoop slam. And, that was a slam with authority, Doctor.
That was one from West Texas right there.
This Night Prowler 2 may want to come and see you, Dr. Ham, for a spinal realignment after this.
Well, if he's got the money, honey, I got the time.
I've heard that about you. And Night Prowler, a couple of shots to the jaw. He takes the Bandit into the corner, shoots it to the opposite corner. He comes in with a big clothesline. Not sure exactly how effective that's going to be on the Bandit. The Bandit is carrying a lot of beef in the upper torso area. There was a 2 count and another 2 count. Bandit.
Referees, he's on top of it.
You know, the Night Prowler, he may know something I don't, being in the ring with Bandit. I was very surprised at 2 successive 2 counts there, Roger. And Night Prowler takes him in, going to shoot him off, and a big reversal there by the Bandit.
Oh, he went for a little sidewalk slam, but he lost him.
He lost him. He's going to make him pay for it now.
Looks like hooking.
That's it. Suplex over. He's got him tied up, and that's it. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this contest here on NWA Mountain State Television, the Bandit. And Dr. Roger Ham and I will be right back after this. All right, fans, and welcome back. Here this week on NWA Mountain State Wrestling, we're going to do something a little different. We're bringing out one of our great fans, Jason Schaefer. Jason Schaefer is a sales specialist right here in Princeton, West Virginia at Ramey Toyota. Jason, welcome.
How's it going, JD? Thanks for having me out. A lot of great talent in the ring tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here. Folks, I want to tell you, I bought my car from Jason. I got a great deal. If you want a car and you want a great deal, you come out to Ramey Toyota and see Jason. It doesn't have to be a Toyota. You can be a used car. It can be a Ford. It can be a Chevrolet. It can be a Dodge. It can be anything you want, Jason. You can take care of them, right?
That's right. If they want a good car and a payment that's low, they need to come see Jason Schaefer down at Ramey Road.
Thank you, Jason.
Thanks for having me out.
And we'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back, and we're with a fired-up crowd, and we're with a fired-up individual right here. Billy Litch, you're back. You're right here. You never went anywhere, really. NWA Mountain State Wrestling, former NWA Mountain State Television Champion. What have you got on your mind?
Hey, I got a new look. I got a new mindset. And that mindset is 220% at 330 volts. You see, I've said it once. I've said it before. I'm kicking it up a notch. Billy Litt is going to be remembered in NWA Mountain State because I am the freak of the week. Woo!
There, you heard it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with Billy Litt's match after this. All right, Roger and fans, we are back. Billy Litt in the ring against a newcomer here in NWA Mountain State. We're looking at Dwayne Tenney, Roger. You know anything about Dwayne?
I've never seen Dwayne before, but I've heard this kid's been trained by Ohio Valley Wrestling. He's trained cage fighting.
Well, now I don't know about that. I do know that he did train with some very, very solid professional wrestlers in Nick Dinsmore and Joey Mercury. He's been in the business for 3 years. He is an expert in Muay Thai, which is Thai kickboxing. Also Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, according to his bio, Roger. Right now, it looks like Billy Litt's taking it to him. He could use some of that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
I think so.
There's a move I haven't seen in a long time. I used to use that occasionally in the ring, Roger. take that arm wringer, step over it, roll the man over into a cross arm breaker.
This is a submission hold. This is what Dwayne Tenney specializes in.
Absolutely. If he can't work his way out of this, I'm not going to put a lot of faith in his martial arts background, Roger. And he does have Billy Litt momentarily at a disadvantage. Billy Litt using the power of his lower body, his leg strength, pushing right back out of that. Let's see what happens from here.
No, Billy Litt relies a lot on his energy and his enthusiasm to help him through a match. This Dwayne Tenney may just put a damper on some of that.
Experience in the ring. Wow, what a show of power from Dwayne Tenney there. Now, Billy Litt is not a huge man, but he's going well over 200 pounds, Rob. And wait a minute. Billy Litt is getting fired up. The crowd's getting behind him. Back elbow takes the man down. He appears to be hurt, stunned. He's going to roll him over. That's the mark of a professional. He hooked that leg, Roger. He hooked that leg, but he still did not have enough taken out of the man to be able to take him out of the equation. Wow, what a drop kick.
No, Billy Litt was a former television champion.
Absolutely. I mentioned that in the interview segment earlier with Billy Litt, former NWA Mountain State television champion. Long history of tradition with television champions in the NWA, Roger. I believe at one point you held that belt, did you not?
I was never defeated for that belt. Thank you very much.
And Dwayne Tenney.
Look at Billy Litt.
An aggressive streak out of Billy Litt that I haven't seen.
And this new look has come with a new attitude.
Oh, and what a chop right there in front of some of our fans, ladies and gentlemen.
This cage fighter isn't looking too cagey right now.
No, not at all right now. And back in the ring, he's got to have him in the ring to beat him, Ross. Oh, let it roll on.
So he takes advantage of Billy Litt taking his time getting in the ring there. Billy Litt's not going to give up.
He's on him. He's all over him like white on rice, Roger. And a reversal. And let's see when he comes off. Big spine buster there.
Got him right on the lower back. I don't think he got the full effect of it.
He had a lot of elevation on it. 2 count. Billy Litt kicks out, and the crowd starts to come alive here. They're behind Billy Litt every time he's in the ring, Roger.
Well, knee to the ribs, that'll take the air out of me real quick.
You know, I may have to take back some of the things I mentioned earlier about this Dwayne Tenney. He looks to be a tough customer. He has gone toe-to-toe here from the opening bell with Billy Litt. There's not been any let-up. His conditioning can't be any question at this point, Roger.
You want to wear the guy down, just choke him a little bit inside.
Well, as you well know, in my career, I never had any problem with that. And
always play by the rules.
Well, a big power slam there. He is definitely surprising me with some of these moves. Now, that I don't understand. I do not understand why he would roll the man over after he already had him on his back in a pin position. Now, he's gone to a body scissors here, which is a wear-down hold, Roger. But it looked to me like that after that power slam, he should have gone for a cover.
That's right, he's starstruck. Joe Brody he wants his TV time.
Well, it could have been a tactical error. We'll have to wait and see. But I have to say, after a power slam, I always went for a pin. As a matter of fact, I believe there's been 2 or 3 occasions when I've power slammed you, Roger, in my career.
I would not recall that.
Well, we don't need to delve into that anyway.
Exactly.
And he's staying with that body scissors. This could be a jiu-jitsu type of a choke, mixed martial arts choke out here. The referee needs to stay on top of this. Definitely the referee needs to stay on top of this. Our referee for this match is Mr. Chris Short. And now he's gone to a rear chin lock here. I thought he was going to try to go for a crippler crossface there. And a back suplex counter out of that side headlock by Dwayne Tenney. Tenney looking aggressive here. He's got Billy Litt down. It's a rare occasion when a man the same size, relatively speaking, as Billy Litt can put him at a disadvantage due to his quickness. I have seen larger wrestlers be able to put him at this type of disadvantage, but this really speaks well for Dwayne Tenney.
No, it seems to put these NWA referees on notice that they need to start obeying the rules, checking for those choke holds a little bit closer. Doing the 5 counts in the ropes, all the things a little bit closer.
Wait a minute, Roger. I don't mean to interrupt you, but it looks like Billy Litt's getting fired up here. The crowd's coming alive.
There's some of that electricity coming out in him.
What did he say? 220 watts at 330 volts or something? Here we go. He shoots the man into the corner. Let's see what happens. And a big boot takes him right out of his shoes. Now, I mentioned earlier, folks, where in the past I might have applied a power slam to Roger Ham, and I will, in the interest of being fair out here, I will say that Roger Ham has planted that very boot out of the corner in my jaw on more than one occasion.
I'll do it again, Joe Birdie. Keep bringing up the past.
Allow an old man to live in the past a little bit, Roger. And looks like it may be a modified camel clutch here.
Billy's trying to power through it.
He's not going to be able to keep him down. Once a man gains his vertical base like Billy Litt did there, all the leverage is gone. You'll never hold him into something like that. And a reversal looks like a tilt-a-whirl. Yes, tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Dropped the man right over on his head. He's primed for a pin here, Roger. He's primed for a pin.
This match has a 15-minute time limit. He better go for the pin.
Billy Litt going upstairs. Nice big leg drop. This is it. It's over. No, wait a minute.
This Tenney is a tough character.
That's very, very surprising to me that he was able to kick out of that. That Alabama Jam type of a leg drop, very unusual. Wait a minute, cross body and showing a lot of upper body strength. Catches the man in a fall-away slam, Roger. And Tenney coming back with some serious aggression.
Tenney again, not going for the pin. He chooses to kick him in the gut.
That's a tactical error, Roger. There's no other way to say it. Now he goes for the pin. Now.
He gave Billy too much time to get his bearings back to him.
Serious tactical error, in my opinion, on the part of Dwayne Tenney, not going for the pin when he has the man down. It's immediate. Once you have a man at a disadvantage in the NWA, you better put him out, Roger. Right. Now he's got him in the corner. He's working him over here. He's trying to take the air out of him, slow him down a little bit. Those are all good things, but if he doesn't take advantage and he gets him in a pinning position or predicament, there is a serious problem with this young man training. Whoa, never seen that before.
Oh, he kicked out of that.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe he kicked out of that. I thought for sure that was it. Billy Litt thought that was it. Did you think that was it,
I
Roger?
sure thought that was it.
Litt talking to his fans, his people. He's going upstairs. Wait a minute, folks. Whoa, we've got the former champ out here, the maestro of wrestling, the Stro, catches Billy Litt coming up the top. Oh, and a DDT. Billy Litt's got some serious problems right now.
What is going on with the Stro?
What?
Look at this.
What? He's choking him out. He's choking him out, Roger.
He's showing the cage fighter what a cage fighter really does.
Hey, the champ is, there's extra referees coming in. I don't think they're going to be able to stop this. I don't know what's going on here, but Roger, the bell's ringing, the match is over.
Who's the winner here?
The former champ, the Stro, the maestro of wrestling, has just destroyed two of his
he's pushing the referee.
Wait a minute. Now he's going to draw a fine there.
He's going too far.
Absolutely. Commissioner Larry Light and promoter Leonard Sims will not tolerate a wrestler in NWA Mountain State Wrestling laying their hands on an official. I do know this.
Maybe you should go find out what the heck's going on with this guy's brain.
Okay, let's go see what's going to happen.
You protect yourself. Be careful. This guy's crazy. Fans, he's got Billy Litt up again. I don't know what he's doing. He just pushes him. Billy's standing an elbow right to the jaw. The Stro's crazy. He's just
Excuse
crazy.
me, Stro.
He's a madman. Most referees call this a no contest. Joe Birdie over at ringside going to try to find out what the heck's going on here.
Ladies and gentlemen.
This guy's
Excuse me,
crazy.
Maestro.
He's a nut.
Excuse me, Stro.
This guy's crazy.
If I could get just a moment of your time, just a moment.
You want a moment of my time? Get that camera on me. I told you, JCPK, fluke win.
fluke. I'm the man. I'm the man. I'm the champ. Where's that boy? I'll chop you so hard, I'll knock you to Pluto. I want a rematch. And if I don't get it, if I don't get a rematch, you see that? You see it? Hang on.
He's going right back
This is
after him,
gone too
ladies
far.
and gentlemen.
You tell Jason Kincaid I want a rematch now!
Folks, we'll be right back. All right, fans, Dr. Roger Ham, we're back with our third big matchup after the chaos was cleared out of the ring during the commercial break. And we've got the Night Prowler #1 against Big Willy Blackhart.
Big Willy Blackhart. He's the other half of the Texas duo, the Bunkhouse Boys. And this guy is one tough cookie, I'm telling you.
Well, I can imagine.
But he's not half as tough as what you are, Joe Brody. I'm surprised you went out there with a Stro acting the way he was.
Hey, you know what? I've got a job to do, just like when I was wrestling, Roger. And I tell you, Big Willy is built in the mold of men like Crusher Broomfield, the one-man gang, Jerry Blackwell.
That's awful big mold, I gotta tell you.
And Night Prowler takes a cheap shot there. I kind of like that. Shows an aggressiveness.
Big Willy saying he pulled his hair.
Our referee for this match, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Spanky McFarland, NWA official.
Brand new, I've never seen him before.
We'll see what happens. See how he does. This could be a tryout match for him. I wasn't made aware of that. He's definitely got his job cut out for him because we know all about the Night Prowlers and how they'll take advantage. But you know, Big Willy's not above taking a cheap shot either, Roger.
He sure isn't.
I have to say, just a few months back, I had a lot more respect for he and his partner, the Bandit, than I do now. They were aggressive. They knew what they wanted. They went after it. They were the NWA Mountain State Tag Team Champions. In my personal opinion, I think their attitude has lost a little since losing those belts, right?
Well, I think the fans cheered for him a little bit, and they started to like that a little. You know.
Well, that's something I never needed in my career, Roger. I know you went down that primrose path for a while, but you're on the straight and narrow now, right?
The fans love me, Joe Brody. They love me. Big Willy, he's a big old boy, but let me tell you, he's looking a little bit more fit here in the last few months than he has been before.
I'm not really sure. I know that I've never questioned his ability in the ring. He's always been able to get it done, Roger, and I have a feeling he's going to get it done right here on NWA Mountain State Wrestling Television today against the Night Prowler 1. And there you go. That's that cheap shot right there that I mentioned earlier. He's not above taking it, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
You know what's missing, Joe Brody, is the cowbell. Where's the cowbell?
You know, I don't know. I really don't know. It could be that this new referee told him, you're not bringing that out in the ring during my match.
Or it could be with Big Willy's girlfriend back home.
Well, I'm not going to go there either.
Back home on the farm.
And Big Willy applying that side headlock. Now, as you mentioned, you see how he's got that left leg kicked back away from his opponent? That is the proper application of a side headlock, Roger.
No, Joe Brody, those side headlocks, those wrestling moves, they never did much for me. I just punch them in the nose.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that either, I don't suppose, if it gets the job done. After a big shoulder tackle, speaking of getting the job done, Night Prowler #1 bounced off the mat like a Super Bowl. He's back up now. He's jawing with the fans. He's jawing with the referee. He better concentrate on Big Willy if he wants to get the win in this match.
That's right.
Collar and elbow tie-up. Test of strength. Big Willy, no surprise here, is going to take the man back into the corner. Let's see what happens here. He's going to shoot him in the job in the corner. He comes out. Big hip toss. Big hip toss. And out onto the floor goes Night Prowler #1. He's going to take a break. He's going to take advantage, take a little breather, use that 10 count to his advantage. Let's see how this referee works this count. Let's see if Willy lets it go on. He seems to be in the corner content right now.
Willy's taking a breather. You know, this night prowler, instead of prowling around all night, he should get some rest so he'll be ready for these Sunday morning shows.
You know, I think I did see when he got his bag out of his trunk earlier, there were about 6 VCRs in his trunk, Roger.
Do those go for much anymore?
I'm not really sure. I haven't been to a pawn shop in years. That may just show you how behind the times the night prowler is. But he's not behind right here. Yeah, a couple of rakes to the eyes. He shoots Big Willy off, comes off the ropes. Big driving clothesline caught him high up around the jawline, Roger. He was able to take the larger man off of his feet, and now he's going to fire in some of those right hands you were talking about earlier.
Night prowler getting the advantage with taking the low road. Oh, Big Willy just gives him a big boot in the face.
And Night Prowler having none of that. Got the man back in the corner, firing a few shots into the midsection, and Big Willy fires one back right to the jawline across the ear. Going to take him in the corner, fire him in again, follow it in with a big splash.
That's why they call him Big Willy.
Here comes another one. There it is. He's had about 736 pounds.
Oh, look at this show, buddy.
Oh! 747 splash. And here,
What's this?
what the heck?
The other night prowler in the ring.
The other night prowler out here on television taking advantage. And here comes a bandit. Here comes a bandit. Business is picked up, Roger.
We got ourselves a Texas brawl.
It's 2-on-2, and the night prowlers are on the receiving end. Let's see what happens here. A big body slam.
He's going to regret coming in here right now.
And a 747 splash. He's done. He's done. Bring out the spatula and flip him over on that side. He's done, Roger.
He is done. I'm
That's
surprised
it,
he's able to walk out of here.
Your winner by disqualification, Big Willy Blackhart. His partner, the Bandit, right out here with him. Folks, we'll be right back after this.
You know, everybody just watched it right here on television, NWA Mountain State Wrestling. The two of them have got to gang up together. They got to watch each other's backs. We're wrestling in singles matches, but yet it ends up with both of them in the ring. Well, if you both want to be in the ring, you get the both of the Bunkhouse Boys, and we're coming right for you right here. We're going to take care of it next time on NWA Mountain State Wrestling. We're going to tag up, and we're going to form the team again, and we're going to take care of them, leave them in the dust, then we're going right on the road all the way to the top, baby. We're going to regain what is rightfully ours, those NWA Mountain State Tag Team titles.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with our television main event. The NWA Mountain State television title on the line in this one. Our champion, the spoiler, taking on the legend, Roger, the man, the icon, Gypsy Joe, Gene Madrid.
And you know, I'm a fan of classic wrestling. It doesn't get much more classic than Gypsy Joe, Gene Madrid.
And we've got a collar and elbow tie-up. The spoiler backing Joe back into the corner. A lot of fans for a lot of years are going to remember Gypsy Joe, Gene Madrid from this area, Roger.
Right. Everybody I talk to that's over the age of 40, they ask me, do you know Gene Madrid?
I tell you, this man, if there's anybody who deserves to wear a television title in the state of West Virginia, it's this man. He spent more time on television than just about anybody ever in this state.
I got a feeling he's going to have his chance tonight, Joe Brody.
And front face lock, Chancery here, got the spoiler at a disadvantage. The spoiler is a larger, younger man, probably stronger. Definitely, I don't know where the edge would lie in toughness in the matchup like this, Roger, but in wrestling experience and knowledge, Gene Madrid is going to have the advantage on anyone he steps in the ring with at this point.
A lot of wrestling is about leverage and getting a good hold on your opponent, and nobody's better at that than Gene Madrid. Or just smacking the crap out of you.
He's going to fire up. He let him know right there. He's in the ring with the legend, ladies and gentlemen. The spoiler not happy about that cheap shot. Takes a poke at the referee, and he better take a lesson here. Earlier, we had some stiff fines levied on the Stro, our former champion. They're not going to tolerate touching the referee, Roger. That's just, the NWA officials are not out there for that. And the behind-the-scenes officials and promoters are not going to tolerate this.
Leonard Sim is a pretty tough guy. Larry Light, he doesn't take it. He'll levy those fines as quick as you can say the stroke.
I do believe Commissioner Larry Light is in attendance here tonight as well, Roger. Did you see the back leg trip?
I saw that.
Again, leverage, knowledge, and experience, Roger. The more experienced man put his heavier, larger, younger, and stronger opponent on the mat. The spoiler looks to be a little frustrated here, but you really never can tell with a mask like that. Collar and elbow tie-up, goes into the arm wringer, takes the man down, and he's working that arm. And Joe gets him off. Gypsy Joe, Jim Madrid with a mule kick off his back, ladies and gentlemen. Kicks the spoiler off. The spoiler bails out. He's trying to take advantage of that count, Roger. He's going to get a breather. He's going to break G. Madrid's momentum.
You know, if there's a TV time limit on this match, and if the spoiler can just last that 10 minutes, that 15 minutes of TV time, he keeps his belt. You got to pin the spoiler to win the belt.
That is an excellent point, Roger. An excellent point. Thank you. Folks, a television title match, every time the champion goes in the ring, the title is on the line. However, you have to beat him in the time limit. He does not have to beat you. A draw, a disqualification, a count out, or a victory by pinfall or submission are all just as good for the champ to retain the title.
That's all he's worried about.
Now, look at the classic placement of the feet again on the side headlock.
I saw a classic placement of that. Those fingers to Gypsy Joe's throat.
You know, that's a move that was perfected by a lot of Oriental wrestlers over the years. Speaking of the Orient, G. Madrid, Gypsy Joe has wrestled in Japan multiple times over the years, as well as Puerto Rico and Mexico, all over Europe and the United States. The man's an absolute legend. Right now at a disadvantage, and that big diving headbutt that was used by former NWA World Heavyweight Champion Harley Race to such great effect in his career. An 8-time World Heavyweight Champion, Roger.
Spoiler's just laying on Gypsy Joe right now, putting all that weight right on his throat. Referee needs to check that, make sure it's not a chokehold.
Our referee for this match, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mike Mahan. He's in there close. He's keeping an eye on it. He's keeping an eye on it. He's making sure it's not a choking. There it goes. There it goes. The spoiler gaining that extra leverage. He can crimp the neck and cut the wind off completely of Gypsy Joe by getting that extra leverage with his feet up on the ropes, Roger.
5 minutes, elapsed. That is 5 minutes.
Our ring announcer calls it, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes have elapsed in the match.
The spoiler's keeping aware of that time limit too.
I do believe he's playing for the draw here, Roger. He's playing for the draw. I don't believe the spoiler is going for the win. Now, on television recently, you folks, all you fans of Roger, you saw in a matchup between these two with the television title on the line, the spoiler got frustrated. He went after a chair. He got himself disqualified. So he got a little bit of less money for that match, Roger, but the important thing to that man is he retained that television title.
That's all he cares about.
And Joe hanging onto the ropes, near life. The spoiler pulls him off, drops him on his back, and goes again to the midsection. And right back to that rear chin lock, Roger. The hallmark of a professional, you pick a body part, you weaken it to the point where you can pin the man or force him to submit.
That's right, and this kind of weight comes down on Joe's shoulders, on his diaphragm. He can't breathe. He can't get a breath. He can't catch his breath to get a hold of the spoiler, to kind of get revitalized.
Now, we've talked about the experience of G. Madrid, but it's worth pointing out at this point, the spoiler, no stranger to that ring. A lot of years under his belt, Roger. A lot of years under his belt. A real veteran of the sport as well, just not in the same class as Gypsy Joe, G. Madrid.
You know, G. Madrid reminds me of George Foreman a lot. Just never gives up. Even though people say you're too old, go home. You know, Gypsy Joe, he's standing right in there with the best of them.
Well, I'll tell you, George Foreman and G. Madrid have something else in common. Both of them will absolutely rock your world and knock you in the dirt. with one shot, Roger. One shot. The spoiler standing on the back of Joe's neck while his head's draped across that bottom strand, choking the life right out of him. And again, he's going to choke him. He's going to choke him on the rope.
I'm wondering how much this referee's going to take of this stuff. This guy's just every illegal hold he can come up with, he's pulling it right now.
Well, you know, this referee, he is an NWA official. Maybe he needs to be instructed to tighten up on the rules a little bit.
Wait a minute. You can tell he's concerned with Joe. He's asking Joe how he's doing. The spoiler pulled something out of his tights there. I believe I can see it from here. What's he got?
I know he drilled Joe, and there it is again, the right hand, ladies and gentlemen. You say you saw it. I won't dispute the doctor. I didn't see it, but I was looking at Joe at the time. Didn't see it. And an open-handed thrust to the throat again. Illegal maneuver, Roger. You cannot hit the man to the throat.
He's going for that pocket again.
And yes, I believe he did nail him on that one, Roger. And G. Madrid looking a little worse for wear here. He might be winded. The longer this match goes, it favors the younger man, Roger. Oh my God, did you folks hear the impact of that chop? And another big chop. The big mistake. There it is. The Samoan-like headbutt of Gypsy Joe, G. Madrid.
Get within range of that head, you're in trouble.
You cannot hurt this man hitting him in the head, folks. Absolutely cannot hurt G. Madrid hitting him in the head. And just a brutal kick and another headbutt to the sternum. Gypsy Joe, G. Madrid fighting back. And the spoiler bails out. He's on the floor. Let's see what happens.
He's trying to kill some more time, Joe Brody. This spoiler's
referee putting the count on. He has a 10 count to return to the ring. There it is. He's back in. And that surprises me a little. Collar and elbow tie up, back to the side headlock. Perfect foot placement on the side headlock. And again, that thrust to the throat, Roger. Again, that thrust to the throat. Drapes Joe, G. Madrid, back over that top strand. He's choking him out. He's taking advantage of everything he can, and I believe he's taking advantage of this referee. This referee, at this point, has let the spoiler get away with everything short of pulling out a knife.
Yeah, and I don't see Leonard Sims and Larry Light putting up with this referee much longer.
G. Madrid looking worse for wear.
5 minutes left.
Gene trying to fight back a little here.
Absolutely. That's surprising. Solid kick to the sternum there, Roger.
Gene has to hurry and try to do something.
He's running out of time. He's running out of time. You're right. If he's going to win this title here on television this week, he's going to have to get it done. Dropping his weight across, giving him a little taste of his own medicine, something that the spoiler did to him earlier.
An eye for an eye, kids.
Face like that front chancery, and the spoiler down. He's down. He's going to have a hard time working his way back out of this.
These type of wear down moves work for a match where he has plenty of time, but right now he doesn't have plenty of time.
I'm not sure if he's aware. With everything that's happened, the deprivation of oxygen that he's gone through in this match so far, he may not be aware of the time, Roger. It may catch him totally by surprise when the bell rings on the time limit on this match. The spoiler fought his way out of that head scissors, right back on top of G. Madrid, and this is degenerating quickly, folks. This is degenerating. Our main event here on television with the NWA Mountain State television title on the line. The referee has lost control of this match completely.
He's lost all respect, too. The spoiler's giving him no respect. If he knows you're not going to call his bluff, the spoiler's going to take it to the limit.
At this point, as much as I hate to say it, the referee may need to step in here and just say enough's enough. I don't know if Joe can come back from this. G. Madrid is a tough individual. There is no doubt about that, and I will be the first person to stand up in any crowd and say that. But I'm going to tell you, I just don't know. Well,
he might prove you wrong.
He may
still got some fire in the britches.
A couple of right-hand shots. and a forearm there to the solar plexus and under the chin, ladies and gentlemen. Madrid, Gypsy Joe resorting to the choke. Referee admonishing him over that.
Is that where the pancreas is at?
Absolutely. Headbutt in the sternum. And he better hurry, Roger. He better hurry if he wants to win this match. He's finally got the advantage. He's down and vulnerable. Stomp on the jaw. He's administering punishment, Roger, but he's got to pin him. He has
goes
got
right
to
back
pin
for
him.
a wear down hold. Gypsy Joe, you don't have time.
He's out of time. I don't even know how much time is left in this match. Is that, Roger, has he got the sleeper hold applied?
Is that what it is?
He's got the sleeper hold. Madrid has
That's not a wear down hold.
The spoiler. We were wrong, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
That's
he's got
That's
it.
two.
He's got
That's
it.
two. That's two. Here it comes. No.
No. Spoiler spoiled my fun right there, and I thought Gypsy Joe had
I
it.
thought for sure we had a new champ.
But he still got it applied.
15 minutes elapsed. That's 15 minutes elapsed.
We've got. Joe has the man in the sleeper hold. We're
coming down on time, folks. This is time. Referee calls for the bell.
Did he do it? Did he do it? Did Jimmy
He got it.
put him out?
Referee called for the bell. We got a new champion, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, time limit. The time limit expired.
The time limit, I knew that he was getting close, but I saw the referee signal.
I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe we're going to end with our main event this way, but ladies and gentlemen, once again, the great veteran, the legend, the icon, Gypsy Joe G. Madrid is denied the title. The spoiler, still a champion.
This is horrible.
Folks, we'll be right back. All right, fans, and welcome back. Here this week on NWA Mountain State Wrestling, we're going to do something a little different. We're bringing out one of our great fans, Jason Schaefer. Jason Schaefer is a sales specialist right here in Princeton, West Virginia at Ramey Toyota. Jason, welcome.
How's it going, JD?
Absolutely. Thank you for being here. Folks, I want to tell you, I bought my car from Jason. I got a great deal. If you want a car and you want a great deal, you come out to Ramey Toyota and see Jason. It doesn't have to be a Toyota. You can be a used car. It can be a Ford. It can be a Chevrolet. It can be a Dodge. It can be anything you want, Jason. You can take care of them, right?
That's right. If they want a good car and a payment that's low, they need to come see Jason Schaefer down at Ramey Road.
Thank you, Jason.
Thanks for having me out.
And we'll be right back.
I'm Jacques Moliere here with the NWA champion.
Gypsy Joe, you had me in an illegal chokehold, and the time expired. And you're lucky, because I was getting ready to make my big comeback and stomp you into the mat. I got everybody chasing after me, crawling up and down my back after this NWA Mountain State Wrestling Television Championship. And I'm going to keep it for as long as I want. For as long as